While I'm playing him back, I'm like, yo, this dude played me. Like, yo, he was a before we called boys. Hey YouTube, it's me, Shannon of ThickosCause.com, and welcome back to my channel. As always, love having you guys here. Now, if you read the title of this video, it is story time here on my channel. Y'all, I haven't done a story time in so long, and I've been thinking about doing this story time for a while, and I finally got some time to sit down and talk about it. Before I go any further, if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to hit the subscribe button down below. If you are oldie but a goodie, thank you so much for coming back to me. Go ahead and hit the notifications button so that way you never miss another upload from me. And I want to introduce you to a new friend of mine. This is called my Petty Sippy Cup. I found my little Petty Sippy Cup at CVS and it lights up. Now, I really could not wait to do this dang on video because Shayna got played, y'all. I got played. I did. And it started in college. And the crazy part about all of this is that I didn't know any better. So I was just going along with it to go along with it. Now, let me rewind back to when I was like 18, 19 years old. I was a sophomore in college, and this was where a dude, I'm going to name him Gerard. Gerard decided to play both myself and this young lady. Her name is going to be Kandi. So let me give a little background about me and Kandi. Kandi and I were not friends by any means. We were associates, hey girl, how you doing? Kiss, kiss, keep moving. Like, she's not confiding in me. I'm not confiding in her. Quite frankly, she got on my nerves, honestly, truly. She was somebody that, like, if I was having a conversation over here, like, I could be, me, A and B is here. Right? Kandi would be over the hill and through the woods all the way across the room. And somehow, from sitting across the room, she invited herself, C, all the way into the A-B conversation over here. And used to drive me, just insane. I couldn't stand her for that. Like, she's annoying me. Like, and I don't like, she's not a bad person. I never hated her, but she was somebody that just annoyed me. I don't like people that annoy me. So that's basically, and I just wasn't somebody she wasn't somebody that I wanted to be around all the time. So that's how that operated. So, we're going to insert Gerard into this story here. This was Halloween 2009. We were, again, sophomores in college 2008. And so Halloween night was one of our annual Halloween party on campus, and we didn't have a lot of black men on campus, to be honest with you. So when black boys came to campus, we were like kind of excited about it. But anyway, so Gerard shows up and he's with a bunch of his friends. Now, a bunch of his friends were good friends with my good friend, who she has nothing to do with the story. But so that's why they were on campus. And partying up, everybody's drinking, having a good time. We getting live, we getting lit. Now, this is before the word lit was a thing. So we're having a good time. And that particular night, Kandi decided to hang out with me and my friends. I don't know why. I don't know what possessed her to want to hang out with us that night. I guess her other group of friends just wasn't vibing with her. I don't know. But she happened to hang around that particular night. And so, we turn up, we have a good time. Everybody's heading back to the dorms, about to go to sleep. Gerard and I exchanged numbers. And I don't know when Gerard and Kandi exchanged numbers. I don't know, and nor did I care. So this whole dramatic situation takes place between Halloween and Valentine's Day, right? So I'm just like, whatever. And now let me say this. Since I saw him that Halloween night at that party, I did not see Gerard at any point after that. We did nothing. When I say we did nothing, girl, we didn't kiss, we didn't hold hands, we ain't do nothing, we ain't touch. I ain't go out no dates with him. I didn't do anything with this boy besides text. That is all we did. Okay, like, he never came to my dorm room. I never went to his place. Like, nothing, right? So all this time, November, December, January, Gerard and I are just texting back and forth. We're texting, like, he would text me, I would text him. I got the good morning, beautiful text. I got all of that, right? So, like, early February, right? All of a sudden, I'm hearing these rumors. Now, I didn't know, my campus is very small. So Kandi's business was always around because she's somebody like to talk about her business. She wanted everybody to know what the hell she was doing, who she was seeing, whatever. Her life, not mine. So she decided that she was going to talk about this business of hers. I guess she has a boyfriend and blah, 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 blah. Came back to me that she was dating some guy named Gerard. And I was just like, okay. So, you know, I was a little in my feelings. I was like, Gerard didn't tell me this. Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay. So then I hit up Gerard and I said to him, I said, exactly when were you going to tell me that you were dating Kandi? And Gerard was like, I'm not dating Kandi. She's just a friend. I was like, so this is all through text now. All through text. And so I'm like, he's like, she's just a friend. Like, her and I are not dating. Like, I may have given her like the wrong signal, but no, I'm definitely still single. Like, I was like, okay, bet. And now, one thing about me, people, I want y'all to understand is that I am somebody that gives you the benefit of the doubt. So I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you straight out, flat out. Whatever you tell me, I'm going to regard as truth until it is proven otherwise. If you have not given me a reason to not trust you and you tell me what the answer is, I'm going to regard that as truth. I'm going to keep moving. We're going to keep it plopping. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to be up under you, right? So I took what he said as truth. All right. He's not dating her. All right, fine, whatever. Because again, remember, Kandi ain't my friend, so I don't care. If she was my homegirl, like cool homegirl, it would have been a problem. But I digress. So he told me he wasn't dating her. I kept it moving. That means he's fair game, right? Right. So let's fast forward. Valentine's Day rolls around. Me and my homegirls decided we're gonna go out to dinner because none of us were dating at the time. So we were all like, let's do a girls dinner to some restaurant or whatever. And so that particular night, him and, you know, we're all getting ready, getting gussied up, you know, all of this mess. Now, it got back to me that Kandi was very upset with me, and I was still like, why? I don't understand, like, whatever to it, because I never addressed her, she never addressed me. So to me, it was a moot point, and it was whatever. So it got back to me that she wanted to have a sit down with me. So I was like, fine, I'll meet you in the lobby. Like, it's no big deal. So I meet her in the lobby of our dorm building. So mind you, main area, people gotta walk in here, y'all. So her and I are sitting down, and the second I sat down, yo, this girl's eyes was red. She had been crying. So I already knew where this direction was going. I knew exactly where this was going. I was like, oh hell. Like, God. And let's keep it funky, y'all. Also at the same time, this was before you could like screenshot stuff. Like, this was 2008. So iPhones were still like iPhone 1 where it barely had a camera. Like, you couldn't be out here just screenshot and keeping our receipts. This is why I learned to keep my receipts though. This is where I learned, because this is where this pinnacle moment in my life was like, bitch, you better keep on to these things because somebody gonna come back and make you feel like you're crazy. So I'm sitting down with her and she was just like, you know, you knew that Gerard and I were dating. This is like, you know, you're being dead wrong. And I was like, let me just stop you right here. Pause, ma'am. You're not dating him. You are not dating him. And he's not dating you. Come to find out, what Gerard was doing was Gerard would come to campus and go to her room. So I lived on the first floor. She lived on the second. And I lived on the way in the end of the hallway. So if I'm not near the front door, I don't know who's coming in and out, nor do I care. So what Gerard would do is Gerard would be upstairs in her room, or they, you know, on the bed or whatever. I don't know. He'd be up in her room. He's texting me, but he made it seem like I knew they were dating, but I'm texting him anyway. Right? So now it makes me look like I'm the crazy person. And I was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. You are not dating him. And she was like, he be in my room showing us your text messages, showing us how you say you like him, this and that, this and that. So whatever I was texting him, he was showing not only to Kandi, but her roommates as well. And I was like, yo, like this is crazy. Like, straight up crazy. And I said to her, I was like, Kandi, I live on the first floor. How the hell would I know that he's in your room? Like, how would I know he's up there? I don't know your schedule. I don't know him like that. Like, I don't know what he's doing when he's not, like, I don't know. She was like, well, he told you. I was like, no, he did not tell me. He has not told me anything about dating you. And so now it's progressively getting worse because she's getting more aggravated, which is aggravating me because you coming at me real left-sided when I'm looking at you like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. So I was like, well, the point is you're not dating him. He has not claimed you. Because if a man's going to claim you, when I asked him about you, he would have said, yes, I'm dating you. That's what would have happened. That's what would have gone down, right? So she was like, oh, so you want to date him? And I was like, wait, You not listening to me. I didn't say I wanted to date him. I'm simply telling you the boy is not dating you. That's all I'm trying to say to this girl. And now we're screaming, we're yelling, we having a whole moment, y'all. Like, so I decide to be mother petty. Now, my pettiness was still growing in this one. My pettiness wasn't there yet, you know. Again, this is before we had screenshots. And I decided to save the messages that he had sent me about not dating her, because I was just like, something in me told me, hold on to this. Hold on to that information. Right? So when he said she's just a friend of mine, I was like, oh, ma'am. So I went. You know, this is before we had touchscreens. Everything was a flip phone. So, you know, I had to flip it open. I had to press a little button, right? Button. And I found a message and I put it on the table and I said, you go ahead and read it. I slid it across the table. And I let her read it. And when I tell you that first tear fell, girl, them tears started rolling. Like, it was like Jesus wept. And I was like, girl, now. Because, you know, I'll be a petty. And I was like, so, as I was saying, you're not dating him and he's not dating you. And mind you, we're still sitting in the damn lobby of the dorm where people are walking by watching this chick just cry. And I'm just like, here's the you know, the tea. The real thing is, he played us both. He played you, he played me. He's sitting in your bed, texting me and making it look like that I'm the one trying to break your relationship. I don't do that. I am not somebody that breaks relationships. If he would have said, yes, I'm dead, and this is what it is, I would have dead that mess from the get. Like, I would have not gone beyond that. Because had I known he was dating you, our campus ain't but this damn big. I gotta see you every goddamn day. I would never deliberately do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of person I am. Right? So she's just crying now. She, you know, put the phone back down and I was like, so anything else you got to say? And now, like, she's still emotional. So she's very, very emotional, very vulnerable, which I totally understand. I get it. And so she was just like, you're still, you know, you still taking my man. Da, da, da. She's still screaming at me. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm done. I'm leaving. Like, I'm hungry. You cutting into my dinner time. Like, I'm over this. So I got up, and in that moment, I really wanted to hurt her feelings. And the only way to do that is I turned around and I was like, yo, you fat bitch. Now, before y'all come for me, I know calling her a fat bitch was just mean. I know. And and the 20 seconds after I said that, I was like, damn, that was messed up. I shouldn't have called her that. I shouldn't have said that. Like, honestly, I shouldn't have called her a fat bitch. And I did apologize to her for calling her a fat. A couple days later, once we both calmed down, I went to her and I was like, you know what? That was wrong for me to say. Because I'm the last person to call anybody fat bitch. Like honestly, like, yo. So I did apologize to her because that was absolutely wrong. Like, 1,000% wrong. And I did it because I really wanted to hurt her feelings. And calling her crazy would not have hurt her feelings. Like, crazy bitch would not have hurt her feelings because she knows she's crazy. But calling her fat bitch, I knew was going to get under her skin, and it did. And it did exactly the effect that I wanted. Because in that moment, I was just pissed. I was done. I was over it. But it was absolutely wrong for me to call her a fat bitch. So then we did squash that. But the thing about it is like, you know, while I'm playing it back, I'm like, yo, this dude played me. Like, yo, he was a fuckboy before we called fuckboys. Like, he straight up came like, he just like flipped us upside down. Like, you came to campus for me, well, I met him one night and we exchanged numbers. I'm thinking everything's cool, casual, you know, real simple. And this dude out here dating this chick and not telling me. So he got me out here looking like I'm the homewrecker. I was like, yo, I never got a sorry. I never got a my bad. I never got like, you know what? It was just, and I had to clear my name because our campus was very small. So there was, and you know, girls are catty, you know, people are catty. And when you're around people Monday to Monday, we all live on campus, it was a very rough time. And I was just like, yo, this is like making my head hurt. This is stupid. And so like, yeah, he played me. I fell for the okie doke, y'all. Like, Shayna fell for the full on okie doke. Like, this was also, I was 18 going on 19. So, you know, by the time I found out about them dating, I had just turned 19 because my birthday is February 12th, and her and I fought Valentine Day, so 2 days later. And even still, he texted me on my birthday. He had texted me telling me happy birthday. He was still hitting me up before her and I had to sit down. Like, and I, you know what, honestly, I thank Gerard for this, because Gerard, if it wasn't for that situation, I would not, my receipt game wouldn't be as good as it is now, because, like, quite frankly, I make sure I got all my paperwork lined up, because what you're not gonna do is have me out here looking crazy again. Like, I'm just like flapping in the breeze here thinking that, oh, this little guy, he flirted with me, da 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 da, you know, like he had a son. I would ask him about his son, ask him about how he was doing, ask him about work. You know, he texted me, and it wasn't just like a nighttime thing. This dude texted me in the morning. I got afternoon text. He knew my schedule. I knew his schedule. Like, we legit were texting back and forth. So it wasn't like this fly-by type of thing. And this is what kills me, y'all. Like, he was in her bedroom and laying up in her bed, texting me. Like, but oh, like, why? I was so like, yo, when all that went down, I was like, this is ridiculous. I got played, y'all. I really got played. So there you have it, you guys. That was another story time. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about Gerard, Kandi, or myself? Was I wrong? Let me know in the comment sections, you guys. Again, if you are new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss another upload. If you are oldie but a goodie, I always appreciate y'all support, but make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss another upload from moi. Be sure to follow me on all my social media. Everything is going to be linked down below. As always, I'm Shayna of AthinkofCloset.com, and I will see you in my next video. Deuces, guys.